In this nitty-gritty Let's Play live stream, we're going to be playing American Mah Jongg at Mahjong Time. I was looking at my website. There's lots of merch available now. I am not quite done yet with the revamp, but when you have a little bit of time, go to my website and look at the merch. I'm very excited about the designs there. So you'll have to let me know what you think about them. I want to say thank you so much for watching my videos. Thank you also to our channel members, including a new channel member, Shirley. Thank you so much for supporting MAHJLIFE. We're going to do something new today. I'm going to do a Mahjong Time tour. And then in the next nitty-gritty Let's Play live stream, I'll do another tour elsewhere. But today's focus is at Mahjong Time. After the tour, we're going to do gameplay with commentary. So also, moderators, this is a nitty-gritty format. So please help me make sure that we're sticking to the topic at hand, which is the Mahjong Time tour. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen, and we're going to get started. I have a list of things that I want to make sure that I hit. So I'm going to be looking to the left at my checklist just to make sure that I give you a comprehensive tour of Mahjong Time. So let's see, share screen, and here is Mahjong Time. So let me go up here. Can you guys hear me okay? Hello, Nancy from Texas. All right, here we go. So when you're at Mahjong Time, you got to have an account. They have 3 different levels of memberships: free, premium, and VIP. And each has increasing benefits. You can find more information about that on my website. If you go to the video description below, there'll be a link to Mahjong Time. So we're not going to look at that at the moment. I want to show you how to log in, and then we're going to begin the tour. So this is, thank you, Evelyn. So this is where you log in. And this, by the way, is, I don't know how they pronounce it, Epoch or Epic. I don't know. I think it's Epoch, E-P-O-C-H. This is their desktop laptop application. It's going to look different on their Mahjong Time Lite application, and it's also going to look different in their mobile app. So this is a tour of the desktop laptop application. When you log in, you're going to see that this is their landing page. This is the entry point. So here there are several options that you can enjoy. One is that you can customize your hand, which personally I don't use. I deactivate this. So if you like seeing a hand in the screen, you can activate that in settings, which I'll show you in a few minutes. But to activate or to customize this hand, you can click this button here, and you can give it different things. Like if you click on the lower left, you can give it tattoos, you can give it different nail color, you can put on different bracelets, or maybe a watch. You could put on rings and such. Personally, I'm a less is more kind of girl, so I don't bother with this. So now, how, oh, return to games at the bottom left. Okay, so I'm going to go back to where we were. So that's how you customize that. Also, there's buttons in this upper right area. There's a avatar hand there that you can click as well. And you can purchase things too, which I personally don't do that. But in here, you can purchase items to customize your avatar. So feel free to go through all of this on your own. I'm not going to go through all of that today. underneath the My Info section, you can see everything about your account, what membership you have, how much in-game currency you have. Golden coins are typically used for purchases and also tournament entry. And then dragon chips are what you use to enter games. And we'll talk about that in a little bit. Also, there's a little bit in there about points, which we're not going to go into. I don't even look at those things, so I can't speak to them. In the upper left corner, you can see, let's see here. Let me check off where we are so far. So in the upper left corner, you can see your in-game currency. And then you can also see your belts for all the different versions that are played at Mahjong Time. We'll talk about that in a few minutes as well. Also at the very top is buy chips and coins. If you don't have enough dragon chips to play, you can purchase them. And then you would do that by clicking cashier. We're going to go back to that in a little bit. So the first thing that I want to share is this primary navigation, the black bar right here with white text, home, games, online, players, jackpot, tournaments, community, and guilds. We're going to go into a couple of them. Games is where you see the list of versions that are available underneath the black bar. You would start with Mahjong School, Fun Games, Cash Games, and My Games. Mahjong School is where you practice with robots, and Fun Games is where you play with people. So we're going to focus on Fun Games, and then under there are the different versions. Hong Kong Mahjong, Taiwanese, competition rules. That's Mahjong competition rules, by the way, or Chinese official. And then National Mah Jongg League card in the current year, and then Ricci Mahjong. So there's National Mah Jongg League card for the current year. That's primarily what we focus on this channel. But we do play some of these other versions. So I just want you to be aware that there are different ways to play the game here at Mahjong Time. And Mahjong School, I'm just going to click on that briefly so you can see what it looks like. It's going to have the similar look and feel, but the game names are based on the categories on the card. If you've selected National Mah Jongg League card, you see the categories. Those tables, you'll be dealt tiles that can be used for the category specifically, so you can practice decision making by category. And they also have practice random wall, meaning you're going to be dealt a random hand. So to start a game, you're going to hover over a line and then click join in the far right action column. And that will land you into a table. You'll be seated at a table with robots. So we're playing with robots, and you can play for 1 hour with robots. So you can take all the time you need for one game to practice decision making. I'm going to talk about the icons or the toolbars in a little bit. So we're going to close out of that, and we're in Fun Games now. This is where you play with people. And this is what I call the lobby. This is where you see the list of games that you can join. And when a game is in play, another table will be created. So if, for example, let's say this one at the very bottom, 7-second auto, another 7-second auto will spawn, and you'll be able to play there if you want after that game has started. So this is a spawning set of game names. So you could see here 7-second auto has in the player column 2 gold people icons. The gray icons mean those are empty seats. So if we were to join this table, we're going to take up that last seat. now. So as far as the columns are concerned, game name does describe the game a little bit. 7-second auto, for example, means that you have 7 seconds to make a decision during the Charleston with each pass and also with each pick and discard. So you can see now that 7-second auto has all players seated. So there's another 7-second auto that spawned with no players at the table. So this list shrinks and grows, or I should say it grows. So to know a little bit more about the game, if you just click on one of the rows on the far right, you can see table info. You can see the players at the table, and you can also click on settings and see what settings have been created for that particular game. Also, the entry fee, this is the in-game currency. In order to play at Mahjong Time, you've got to have dragon chips to enter a game. It's kind of like an ante. And the winner of the game gets the chips. And those chips are used to play more games. The more you win, the more dragon chips you have, and the more you can play. So if you run out of chips, you just need to wait for the next day because you're reallocated a certain amount of chips based on your membership. And again, you can find that information on my website or at Mahjong Time directly. So that is how the lobby works. The other thing I wanted to just share here is spectate mode. If you want to watch a game in play, any game with 4 players seated will work. If you click watch, you'll see a little dialog box open up and click on the word spectate. This will allow you to watch the game. You will not be able to see any of the tiles in hands. You're only going to be able to see the discards and exposures, but this is a great way to practice hand reading. If you are an intermediate or advanced player, this is a great method to practice hand reading. Okay, now I do want to quickly share also that they have tournaments at Mahjong Time. If you click on tournaments at this top bar, you'll see all the tournaments that you can join, and there are entry fees required. The entry fees are the dragon chips. So when you join, you're going to have to make sure you have enough dragon chips to participate. And then in the status, you'll see registration open. To register, you just click register. I don't know if I click register, if that will register me. I don't want to click it because I don't want to register for a tournament. But it will walk you through it. It's pretty intuitive, I would say. Make sure that you're looking at the tournament name and the game type because there are tournaments for all the different versions of the game here. AM is American Mah Jongg. So the next tournament, I'll just sort by game name right here. There are 4 tournaments for American Mah Jongg. All Dragon, White Dragon, I don't know what those mean. I think they're elimination tournaments. And then November, they must have a tournament each month. And I don't have time to play in tournaments lately anyway. So yeah, I don't really do them very often, but they are a lot of fun. And they do have prizes. So if you like playing in tournaments, check it out. Okay, now the next thing that I wanted to share are about guilds. Guilds are when up to 6 players join a group known as a guild. You give it a name of some kind, and then you play Mahjong for a full week, Sunday to Saturday, and your scores as a whole in your group, in your guild, will accumulate, and those are compared to the other guilds. And at the end of the week, the guilds at the top are given prizes, and that is, you get badges, digital badges, and I'll show you those when we get to the game. And then also you get dragon chips, which will allow you to play more. So you can see the different guilds and how they're ranked against one another. So check that out. And if you've got a group of friends who might want to be in a guild, give it a try. It's a lot of fun. Here's mine, Esprit de Corps. We have work to do. We are in the top 6, but it's only Monday. You need to play at least 3 hours a day each in order to really compete. Otherwise, you're going to get beat. You got to play. You got to play to win. Okay, next, I want to briefly talk about in-game. Let's see, what's the difference between a marathon and a tournament? A tournament is actually something you have to register for, and they are scheduled. They're larger, so you can have many people, 36, more than 30, 60 players, what have you. It's a regular tournament, but it's virtual. A marathon is a game played in 4 rounds, or it's a session with 4 rounds. So in this lobby, you can see the round column. Under round, you see the number 1. That means that is a marathon. It's actually got the name marathon in the game name. So that game is 4 games, which means you're going to need to dedicate at least an hour for that marathon. A quick mahjong is 1 game, just 1 game. So there are 3 ways to play: quick mahjong, marathon, 4 games in a round, and then tournament, which is scheduled. And you can join the tournament by clicking tournament and then registering. And those are scheduled. They're not just, you can't just create a tournament. They have to be arranged in advance. Okay. All right, now let me go back here. So the in-game currency, I'm going to go ahead and click on in the upper right corner. See where my mouse is circling over here in the upper right corner under my webcam? There's a cog icon. Click that to open up game settings, or really your account overall, because this is where game settings and general settings are. And you can have access to your account from here as well. This is where you can see how many dragon chips you have. You can also, if you have purchased coins or won coins, there's a conversion that you can do as well. So I just want you to know how to get to that. Under transactions, that is where you can buy dragon chips. Yes, JL did mention that one time she accidentally joined a marathon and left, and she didn't realize that if you leave a marathon, you're penalized and you cannot play in marathons for, I think, I don't know, 24 hours or something like that. You'd be banned for 24 hours or something like that. I have Esprit de Corps is the MAHJLIFE guild. I already have a guild. It's called Esprit de Corps. I guess we could do another guild, but I don't think I can have 2 guilds. So I'd have to disband Esprit de Corps and create a new guild called MAHJLIFE. So I'll think about that. Only 6 members can be a part of it at a time. Okay, so back to coins. To buy dragon chips, you'll click on that button and you can see how you can buy dragon chips and what the cost is. So I know this print is a little bit small, but you can get 2,000 dragon chips for $2. So the conversion is there. I'll go ahead and do a print screen and save that and make that available on my website, I guess, so you can see it up a little closer. But anyway, that's how you can get to buy dragon chips. With your subscription, you get an allotment every day. So if you have a free account, I believe you get 100 dragon chips per day, which is about equal to 4 low-level games. The more chips you have, the more you can play. The higher your membership, the more chips you get. And that information is on my website. Let me just pull that over real quick here. Okay, why? Oh, there we go. Let's see, Esprit de Corps. Esprit de Corps is my guild name. Mahjong Time. Let me just pull this over here. So here's my website. If you go to Home, Mahjong, and then Mahjong Time, this is where you can see the benefits at Mahjong Time and features of it. Here's a graphic of the comparison of the memberships. So when you join as a free member, you get 1,000 dragon chips per day. Then if you're a premium, you get 1,000 up to 3 times per day if you run out. And as a VIP, you get 1,000 up to 5 times a day. So you get more and more as the higher your membership. So feel free to study that on your own. And there is a link to that in the video description below, but I'll make sure that there's a link that I'll include that in the video description at a higher level, so you don't have to search for it. Okay, now we talked about in-game currency. You've got to have dragon chips in order to play at the table. If you run out, you just have to wait till the next day when you get your new allotment. Okay, and I want to just show you quickly game settings. I'm going to do a screenshot of that so you can see, not that one, that's just general settings. Check the games that you're interested in. I have only National Mah Jongg League checked right now, but if you play other versions, just check the box, and that way you'll be able to get invitations for other versions. This is where you can enable some customization when you play the game, and I'll make sure that there's a screenshot of that as well on my website, so that if you wanted to replicate what you see when I play the game in live streams, that it'll be similar. The number one thing is I deselect auto arrange tiles at the top. I also deselect safe, let me see, why is that? Safe discard help. I think we'll check that. I don't remember what that is. I deselect the tile warning. I deselect wall tile placement top, where the tile is put perpendicular onto the tiles on your rack. That is an Asian version method, and it doesn't apply to American Mah Jongg, so I deselected that. The next 5 I select, and then the next 5 I deselect. So that's how I have mine set up. And then you can customize the look and feel, the background, and things like that. But it has nothing to do with functionality thereafter. So that is all about the settings. I also want to show you how to create a custom game. If you want to just play with your only people that you know, click New Game at the top right. And then once you're there, click Advanced Settings. And from here, you're going to select the version that you want to play, give it a name. I'll just select that for now. And then the entry fee, you're going to select the amount of dragon chips that will be required by each player in order to play in that game. And I always select only the host can seat players. If you want it to be a private game, you can select friends only, but you have to already have selected people as your friend outside the game. And that takes a little bit of doing. So I don't typically go through that process. Then you're going to select whether it's a quick mahjong or whether you want to do rounds, 1, 2, 3, 4, depending on how long you want to be playing together. So you can do multiple rounds together. 4 games, 1 round is typically about an hour, depending on how quickly somebody wins. You can also increase the time per move, and that would be decision making. And I believe the top number is 12. I don't think you can, oh, okay, let's see. 20 is the highest time allowed, 20 seconds. And then you can enter a play time. Like if you just want to play for 2 hours, you can enter that in there. Points has nothing to do with Mahjong Time. I mean, American Mah Jongg. Also, if you are open to having people in the community join you, you can designate a belt, which is the level a player has achieved in the game. It doesn't necessarily speak to their experience level though, because everybody starts with a white belt when you join at Mahjong Time. And then you, as you win, you rank up and you earn belts like martial arts, white belt, green belt, brown belt, black. So as you win, you rank up and you earn different belts. So you can select a green belt only, for example. And that just means that people who have proven themselves will be at the table rather than just somebody new to the game or new to the platform. And then you click create game. I guess I'll go ahead and just do that because we're going into a game now. And I'll just go ahead and select a white belt so anybody can join. And I'll also select 1 quick Mahjong and 250 dragon chips. I'll seat the players and we'll do, let's say, I guess 10 seconds for the game move and then create game. So now there's a table called MAHJLIFE and people will join the table. And then you as the creator of that game will be able to seat people east, south, west, north, assign them a seat, and then the game will begin. So once we get in there, I'm going to share the gameplay, the icons. Incidentally, let me open up the in-game Joker, the Joker toolbar, because I don't have it memorized. I usually don't use it. So let me see here if I can find it. Oh, where is it? Oh my goodness, I believe it is in. Hopefully I'll get there before we get started. It's going to be in Mahjong Time. Mahjong Time. There it is. And I'll also make sure that this is available on my website. I'll just show it to you really well. I'll show it to you when we get there. Okay, so there's that. Thank you for coming, Misty. Okay, so I have that ready. I'll show that to you. It's called the Auto Pass Toolbar. And I find it very confusing, so I typically just ignore it. I have a lot going on during live streams. Oh, look, Wes came. Hi, Wes. Okay, and Missy. So I'm going to go ahead and seat us. This is temporary seating. I'm going to take East, but the game will reseat us. This is just temporary, and I don't know why it changes, but it does. So I'm just going to seat everybody here. Once everybody is seated, then the game will launch. And we're going to be dealt our tiles. In front of each player is a little bit about them. You could see East was that little circle. You could see North here to the left, the player's name, their belt, and then if they designated a flag of their where they live, their country, and then if you're playing in multiple games, you'll see how many points you've earned for that game. So that's kind of in front of each player. And if someone is part of a guild, you're going to see that guild icon. Like this player here to the right, they're part of a guild, 10 Flowers. If you hover over their name, you'll be able to see that information. Okay, so now look what we have. We have a Kong of sevens. Okay, so let's see about maybe consecutive run. 4, 5, 6, 7, 5, 6, 7 of some kind, maybe. let's see, we do have 6-1 multiplication. Not my favorite, but anyway. Okay, so to pass, you just click on the tile and it will pass for you. Another thing I have selected in my settings is to double click to discard. Oh, look, we got a 1 bam. I think we could maybe play either 5, 6, 7 Kongs with flowers, third hand down on the left, or we could play the addition hand. Okay, so there goes our pass right there. I'm going to explain the toolbars in just a couple of minutes, as soon as we get through this Charleston. We're going to focus on the Charleston mechanics first. Okay, no keepers technically, but we did get a West and a 7. We could maybe play like numbers also. We'll see. I probably should have. No, I don't like passing like numbers. Okay, so we're doing Charleston mechanics right now. There's another 7. I would keep it. And now it's prompting us to, if we want to keep going, just, I'm going to say yes. If you don't want to, you just tap no. We're going to let this 5 bam go. And everybody wants to keep going. Okay, we got like numbers with 5s. That's risky. Let's pass 5 dot with a south, and let's focus on addition, I think. We have 2 multiples there. One is a Kong and a pair. We have no gaps for addition, the first hand. So we're forced to pick a hand. Well, we're not forced, but clearly we have a hand with no gaps. It's just not my favorite. It's just very limiting. Once you pick it, you're in it. You're stuck. Okay, so we keep getting that West. Let's pass one of each suit. One of the things I was thinking is we could switch to like numbers with news, but we only have 1 7 in there now. Okay, now let's see. Up at the top right, you see East. MP stands for minimum points, 0, and deal 1. Just ignore that. It doesn't really apply to American Mah Jongg. That's for Asian versions and multiple games, and we're just playing 1 game. In the middle, you see this square with 99 in the middle. That tells you how many tiles are remaining. And you also see the seat indicators, east, south, west, north. And the highlighted one, see this blue bar? That tells you who the active player is, whose turn it is, and that will go around the table. Okay, now we have a 5 crack pair. Our opponent across from us wants 2, so I would say we could do 2. And I would pass probably the 5 and the 2 and keep the 7 and the West, because we maybe could switch to like numbers with 7s if we need to. Okay, no keepers. So now let's let the year tile go. Incidentally, I'll let this go and then I'll explain a couple more things.
4 dots.
When you are playing at Mahjong Time, if you are playing a hand with a gap, you need to fill the gap by defining a joker. So if we get a joker, I will show you how to do that. Right now, we're not playing a gap hand, so it doesn't really matter, but it's something that you can do and something that you need to be aware of at Mahjong Time.
9 dots.
So we'll put a feather on that one, and I'll circle back to it.
Win.
North wind.
Right now, there are no exposures. I want to also show you how to do a joker exchange. Hopefully we'll
South
have
wind.
an example of how to do that. 5 dot is out.
5 dots.
I also want to show you how to disqualify a player. Those are 3 things that are going to be situational, and we'll
Flower.
do those. I'll demonstrate those when the situation occurs.
Red dragon.
So we're just going to play the game. I'll do gameplay with commentary as normal,
7
and then I'll
characters.
hit those topics as we go. So we did get a keeper, the 1 bam.
5
So now we
characters.
can Kong for the 1 bam. We have 3 discards, so this turned out okay. We still need help with our 6 bam.
3 characters.
There's a little bit of light on the subject here.
5 characters.
If somebody wins in a tournament, you can see accolades. You can
4
see that right
bamboos.
here on mine. I don't really play in them very often, so mine is low.
3
But
characters.
I did win 1 medal. I wish I had more time, but right now I don't. I'm too busy working on MAHJLIFE. I'm still working on the
7
underpinnings of my business. Okay, so here's an
1
exposure.
character.
No jokers, it's just plain. And a lot of times people will comment on the tile being
West
turned.
wind.
At Mahjong Time, because this is a platform where other versions
3
are played,
characters.
there are some mechanics that
4
are a
characters.
common thread in all the versions, and one of them is this turned tile. That indicates who discarded that tile.
White dragon.
If the tile in the middle is turned, like this one is right here, the 4 bam,
8
that means the
characters.
player across from them discarded that tile. If the tile to the right of that
9
exposure is turned, that
bamboos.
means the player to their right discarded it. And if the tile to the
White
left
dragon.
in that exposure is turned, that means the player to their left discarded it. So you
White
can see
dragon.
who discarded what, and that's important for reading hands.
4 characters.
Can you define what it means when you say there's a big hesitation? Sure. At
9
Mahjong Time,
dots.
like right there, did you see that discard and that yellow swirl?
4 dots.
Like there it was again. The current discard will have that show
West
briefly.
wind.
But when somebody is thinking long and hard about a tile,
5
that
bamboos.
will be longer. Like right here, there's a hesitation
Hmm.
because it's a longer churn. So you know somebody has the tile in their hand that they could maybe claim that discard. So that is a hesitation and a
North
tell.
wind.
So let's see if I can demonstrate another one.
2 bamboos.
Let's throw the 6. There's
6
6,
dots.
7, 8. Okay, there's another hesitation. You see it's churning, that yellow spinning. Somebody's thinking, okay, so the player on our left. So you know someone has that tile in their hand and they could potentially call
Red
it.
dragon.
And it just tells you who has what. You don't know which player it is, though,
East
unless you're
wind.
watching their discards. But it is a way for you to do a little bit of intel gathering.
1 dot.
So, okay, yes.
6 characters.
So you can see there are 63 tiles remaining. 60 tiles remaining is the midpoint. We still are okay with our hand. We have
7
a hand with no
characters.
gaps. It's weak though, because we need to Kong that 6
4
bam.
dots.
I'm thinking this 8 bam can go. We're at the midpoint now, 60 tiles remaining.
5 dots.
8 bamboos.
Okay, nobody wanted that, so we can let that go. This
5
player
dots.
to our left might want this 7 dot. I think on our
8
next turn,
bamboos.
we'll discard the 7 dot and see if we can get a joker out of it.
2 bamboos.
8 dots.
I have no jokers in my hand right now, so this bar on the left doesn't matter.
Flower.
I'll pass. We'll let that go.
3 dots. Pung.
Oh, they're playing a 3-6-9 hand.
Two dots.
Oh, look, we have all the sevens now, but the seven cracks are all out, so I wouldn't
8
switch.
dots.
I would just stick with what we have. I wonder if this player to our right is playing 4, 5, 6, 7
2 bamboos.
in BAMs because no sixes are out, but there are also no 7. They wouldn't have any 7
character.
BAMs. They could be playing 4, 5, 6, 7 in a different suit though, like dots. Let's let this 7 dot go next.
9 dots.
Okay, here we go.
7 dots.
They take it with a joker. That's what we want.
Kong.
Okay, joker bait worked at 48 tiles remaining.
2 bamboos.
So 7 dot,
East wind.
48 tiles remaining. Okay. So now we're
6
gonna, here's how you do a
bamboos.
joker exchange. You can see they're light in color. You just double click on it.
7
And when you
dots.
do, this is also when you can disqualify them. Just click no if it doesn't apply. All right, so now
East
that's how you
wind.
get a joker. So let's say that we don't have any 6 BAMs and we're playing a
2
gap
characters.
hand. With your joker, you double click on it, click define,
Red
and then you
dragon.
select which tile you want it to represent. And now you're not playing a gap.
Flower.
And the game will know now what tiles you need. So if you are playing a gap hand,
South
define at
wind.
least one joker for that missing tile so that the game knows what you're playing.
North wind.
So to to undefine it, you double click it again and just click undefine.
Green dragon.
All right, so we just hit 2 of the other items. Define a joker. I showed you how to do that. Exchange a joker. And I also showed you how to disqualify somebody.
9 bamboos.
You just double click. Oh, look, joker exchange. And I'm going to take it too, by the way.
7 dots.
It's a little bit risky, but now we're set.
7 characters.
They need a 6 dot. They're going to need 3 jokers minimum.
3 dots.
So I doubt they have 3 jokers. They might have 2 jokers, but I think the risk is worth it because the 6 dots are over here
One
on the
bamboo.
left. Okay, let's Kong.
Kong.
And now we'll discard that and we're ready on a 6
8
BAM.
bamboos.
And hopefully nobody knows what we're playing because we have only 1 exposure.
9 characters.
So we need a 6 BAM to win. None are out. Wait, 1 is out. Where is it? Here it is right here. I don't think I missed an opportunity, but okay, so that pretty much, other than the in-game or the auto
8
pass
characters.
toolbar, that's the only thing I didn't demonstrate, and I'll do that on the next game. And I'll tell you a little about the one here on the
Flower.
right as well.
4 dots. Flower.
We're looking for a 6 BAM. Since nobody took it, we might get it.
White
Someone
dragon.
might think we don't need it.
Green dragon. 5 characters. Flower.
Oh, pass.
5 bamboos.
9 bamboos.
We got it. Mahjong. Woohoo! All right, so I was right. They only had 1 joker. So I didn't feel like it was inappropriate to take both jokers there. Over here. Oh, okay. So after the game, if you want to look at what everyone's playing, just click on their profile and it will move the table so you can see their hand. So this player is playing 3-6 dot, 6-9 crack, pong, pong, kong, kong, first hand on the left. This player is focused on 1-2, 1-2, 3. Oh, ready to win on a double weight. So that was a bad beat. Over here we have 4, 5, 6, 7, pung, pung, kong, kong. This 6 dot pung was probably a bit painful for them. Thank you very much for the kudos on that hand. All right, so now I'm going to, let me see if I can click play again. Okay, so if you click play again, you'll keep control of that custom table. But if somebody else does, then they're going to have control and they will have to seat the players. In this case, I was able to keep control because I'm the one who clicked play again. So if everybody knows how to do it, how to seat the players, then it doesn't matter. But if people don't realize that they have to seat the players, then it's going to get awkward and there's going to be a delay. So what you could do is say, just let me click play again every time, and then you won't have a problem because whoever clicks play again has control of the table. I hope that makes sense. Okay, so I'm going to click north, and then I'll click east, south, and then we're just waiting for another player here. And oh, here's Mustang Shelly. So we're going to do west. Okay, now I'm going to explain the in-game tools, the tools that you see in the right and left corner. The first one is on the right. This top one is where you can change the layout of the table. You just click it to toggle. Okay, this is the one I always use. The next one is to auto arrange your tiles. If you hover your mouse over any of these icons, it will give you a little tool tip. It'll tell you what that tool will do for you. So you don't have to memorize it. You'll just get used to it. This one is voice chat, which I never use. This is how you exit the table or leave the game. And then this just opens that toolbar up. So that little icon on the bottom has no function other than opening it up. Okay, so we have a 6 dot pair. I'm thinking a 2, 4, 6, 8 hand. Or we could maybe do a 3, 6, 9 hand. So we have only 2 tiles to pass. So we've got to make a choice. I think we have more tiles towards evens than we do 3, 6, 9. We'll just hold the 3 crack and see what comes in. Okay, so here's 2, 4, 6, 8. We have the tiles for a 2, 4, 6, 8 hand of some kind here. We'll just let the even or the odds go. I'm thinking maybe the second hand down. It's a little weak because we need pairs, 2 bam, 4 dot. Let's see if we can get a 2 bam or a 4 dot, and I would probably commit. If we had a flower, we could maybe do the second hand from the bottom. Okay, so there's a 4 bam. I think I would let the 2 crack go because we have no flowers. The second hand from the bottom, or even the concealed hand, require flowers and we have none. So I would let the 2 crack go and play probably the second hand down. We need a 2 bam or a 4 dot in here, ideally. Okay, so now we have 2, 4, 8 in cracks. Yes, we're going to keep going. There's a little bit of 2, 3, 4, but it's super weak. I would just let it go. We're looking for a 2 bam or a 4 dot. It's good to have it if you have a hand with multiple pairs. If you can get all but one handled, all but one in your hand, that is the best way to play that kind of a hand, because you could paint yourself into a corner with a hand with multiple pairs and you have only singles. So I wouldn't commit to this hand until we have at least one of these pairs in our hand. Let's see, let's let the 2 crack go here. So we're looking for a 2 bam or a 4 dot to take care of those vulnerabilities. Okay, 6 bam. Oh, we can hold that, I guess, for a moment because we do have tiles to pass. It's a little bit risky, but we need to give ourselves the best chance of developing this hand. Okay, no keepers, but we did get a 5, which could give us that opportunity to switch to consecutive run, maybe. There's also an 8 in there. We have 2, 4, 6, 8 in one suit. I think that's probably better. 2, 4, 6, 8. I'd rather pass fully and see if we can get a keeper. Be really nice if we can get a 2 bam or a 4 dot. Oh, wrong 4. Okay, so
Wind.
I like to discard dragons first if I'm not using them.
White dragon. East wind. 8 bamboos. 5 dots.
We're looking for a 2 bam or a 4 dot, ideally. Oh, goodness. Okay.
Red dragon.
4, 6. 2, 3, 4, 6. That's really not very helpful. Somebody kept the
7
5 bam.
bamboos. 9 bamboos. 4 dots.
Oh, that's our pair tile. We got to pass. We got the 2. Okay, so that would, I would commit at this point. And this 6 bam pair, that could be joker bait for us.
Red dragon.
So we're actually set on this hand. My definition of set is when you can claim a discard for each block.
Flower.
Each callable block. So we could pung the 4 bam, pung the 6 dot, and we can Kong the 8 crack. That's what I call being set.
Green dragon.
Some people say being set is ready to win, but I don't. I call ready to win ready. Ready. You're either ready or you're set.
Character.
So yeah, that's how I define it.
8 character.
Okay, so let's Kong.
Kong.
And I realized that we could be
3
risking 2
bamboos.
jokers, but because we're set, the risk is worth it. I think we can take the risk.
1 bamboo.
There is risk, but I think it's warranted. It's a little early for joker bait.
8 dots.
Let's see. So I explained the toolbar on the left or on the right here.
1 bamboo.
I'm going to explain the toolbar on the left. This is the auto pass toolbar here on the left. And
red dragon.
I have a document in my file section on my Facebook page, and I'll link to it from my website, the Mahjong Time page.
2 characters.
Basically, this is what it looks like. It just defines the toolbar, each one of them, and I'll just briefly read it to you and point to it as I go and as we move through the game. It's called the auto pass menu.
Bamboo.
Okay, so the first one
9
is
bamboos.
default, and it just ignores discards that you're not qualified to claim.
1 character.
The next one is ignore discards that can complete a pung. The next one is ignore discards
5
that can
bamboos.
complete a Kong. And then if you click the next one with the J, that's for jokers. You will ignore the jokers in your hand, so you're not prompted to claim a discard.
Pung.
And then at the bottom is pass all.
Green dragon.
And that is until you're ready to win. Like if you're playing a concealed hand, you can enable that pass all button. So that's what
9
those
bamboos.
mean. Those. And if you hover over each one, it will tell you.
8 characters.
Okay, so we lost a joker, which is fine.
2 bamboos.
That's a pair for us. We don't want to hold flowers.
Flower. 4 characters.
We're looking for a 4 dot for this pair. So we do have a little bit of a vulnerability
3
in here.
bamboos.
We're ready to pung 4 bam and 6 dot. Second hand down under evens.
Red dragon.
Joker. Oh, and there goes
6
joker bait right there
bamboos.
with the 6 bam. Nobody wanted it though. This is a little bit
7
early for
bamboos.
joker bait. Usually 60 to 50 tiles remaining is the sweet spot
4
for joker bait.
bamboos.
Okay, let's pung.
Pung.
And now we'll discard the 6 bam.
6 bamboos.
And we're ready to win on a 4 dot.
7 characters.
So now we wait.
Six dots.
Here, I would not take that. I don't want them to think we're ready to win. Because if we take that, we
2
would discard a
bamboos.
joker and they would know. They would know we're ready on a 4 dot. I want to keep them guessing.
7 bamboos.
With this layout here, they'll think we're trying for 2, 4,
3
6, 8,
dots.
pung, pung, kong, kong, first hand, bams, and cracks. So I don't think they're going to peg us for a 4 dot, but we'll see. If we had exposed that 6 dot pung,
9
they would know
characters.
exactly what we need to win because we've been passing on the 2 bam and there are
3
2 out now.
bamboos.
So we're looking specifically for a 4
3
dot.
dots. 7 dots. Five characters.
Oh, we're going to see another pung or a kong,
Mahjong.
a mahjong. Okay, Gail got mahjong. Like numbers with 5s. Like numbers with 5s here. I'm going to click play again to keep control of the table. Let's see. You had success with joker bait yesterday. We're up to 3.7. Okay, I did have joker bait today that was successful. A 7 dot, 48 tiles remaining. You were playing at the table, so you probably didn't hear. And I don't have the sheet open. The last time I tried to get into it, I couldn't get into it, and I don't know why. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and seat myself here. Let's see. Oh, no, I didn't want that. Oh, shoot. Where? I must have 2 accounts going here. Okay. All right, so I'm going to take East. Dana hasn't played yet, so we'll seat her at West. Mustang Shelley South. And then since Gail just won, Gail, thank you for joining at the table. I'll seat Misty here at North. Oh. What in the heck? Where? Oh my goodness. I cannot get to my own stinking file on OneDrive. Why can I not get to my own file? I can't get to my own file, Wes. I don't know what is going on, but it's driving me insane. Okay. Let's focus on the game here. Okay, so we have jokers and a pair. Maybe we can force a quint here. I would keep the 7 though. Maybe even the 6. Okay, so let's stop there. So 6, 7, I don't know what. I can't get to the joker bait file. 4.3% now after 163 attempts at joker bait. Okay, interesting. Not enough room to open it. No, I didn't get that prompt this time. I have 2 accounts, I believe, is what the deal is. Okay, let's see. I don't want to pass a 2 with a 4. I think I would rather let the 8 crack or the 6 bam go maybe here. All right, let's see. Okay, 5. 5, 7, 9. We've got like numbers with 2s. Let's see here. Let's pass 2 crack. Let's do the 5 bam in this 9 dot. Okay, let's see. We haven't gotten any keepers. If we get wins, we could maybe play like numbers with 7s and news. We got a wind. I would keep it. We're going to keep going. So now you know all about Mahjong Time. This should be everything you need to know to play here. No keepers. All right, let's see here. 7, 8, 7 quints, maybe. Like numbers, maybe. Another west. Oh, 5, 9 crack. Okay, let's let the west or the 5 go. And the west, we're going to the right. We have 7, 8, 9. I suppose we could do the 7, 8, 9 quint or 7, 8, 9 kongs. Oh, let's let the dragon go. What are you clicking on to seat the players? There's a little gray, a little black square or in the upper right corner of each player's name or profile. I'll do it more slowly next time, but it's kind of hard to see because it's small. But I'll show you the next time when we do it again. So we're in between like numbers with 7s and 7, 8, 9 with flowers. Third hand down under consecutive run or the first quint. Oh, look, we got a 9 crack. Okay, so I would play that first hand, or not first hand, the third hand down, or maybe the quint. I wouldn't commit to the quint though until we get that 8 crack. Oh, look, 9 crack already. Let's just Kong.
Kong.
We have a hand with no gaps. We'll do Kongs.
4 characters.
We're 1 away from set on that.
6 characters.
Oh, let me see if I can get in.
8
I wonder,
dots.
that's so weird.
West wind.
Okay.
1 bamboo. 3 dots. Four characters.
Oh,
Red dragon.
okay.
1 character. 1 character. 5 dots.
Oh my gosh. I have 3
9
accounts
dots.
on OneDrive. That's the problem. I have 3 stinking
4
accounts
dots.
there. I'll have to deal with it
Southwind.
after the live stream. Also, where does it say
3
play again?
bamboos.
The play again comes up after the game. So I'll show you after the game, Abigail, how to click play again,
1
and then
dot.
also how to seat players. We don't need that 5 either.
5
Since
dots.
while you're in a game, you can't click play again. You have to wait till the game ends.
North wind. 1 dot.
There's something else I wanted to try to do today, but I cannot.
9
I
dots.
do not see how to do it. Oh, look, we have Joker bait with a 7 dot
5
now.
characters. Green dragon. 5 characters. South wind.
We got to keep her.
7 bamboos.
Okay, we're set, but we're going to end up with a pair weight, which I really don't like.
8 characters.
Okay, let's Kong.
Kong.
Now, 7 dot, Joker bait, 74 tiles remaining.
7 dots.
Nobody wanted it. It's a little early for
6
Joker bait.
bamboos.
73 tiles.
Kong.
That's really early. 60 to 50 is really where that comes in.
3 characters.
It'd be ideal to get a flower right now. Let's let the 7 dot go.
7 dots. 9 dots. West wind. 3 characters.
Okay, 1 dot, that's out.
1 dot. 1 bamboo. 4 bamboos. 4 dots.
Okay, we can let that go.
2 bamboos. 3 dots. White dragon. East wind.
Okay.
7 bamboos.
How?
White dragon.
There's something that I've been wanting to do, but I don't know how to do it.
6 characters.
Something about channel membership.
White
Let's see
dragon.
here. We don't need that.
White dragon.
Super chat.
Flower.
Oh no, close. We need that, but we need that for a pair. Okay.
North wind. Flower.
Darn it. We need the flower.
6 characters. 7 bamboos. 7 bamboos,
Huh.
2 characters,
Okay, we need a flower. Come on now.
Kong,
Oh,
green dragon, south wind,
we need a flower.
Mahjong,
Oh, dang it. Mustang Shelly. Her name is also Michelle. Okay, so now Mustang Shelly won, like numbers. So when, after the person gets paid, a play again will show up right there in the middle. You just click play again. And then you can see this little black square next to the player. It says requester. And that would be the person for that little profile. So you see my mouse wiggling here, Abigail? You just click that button, that little square, and a dialog box will open where you can select what seat to put them in, east, south, west, north. You can also click view player's profile info, but it's not working at the moment. So I'm just going to click north, and then we'll do east, and then we'll click the little button there and do south, and then Freya Candy west. Okay, there we go. So yes, that's how we're doing it. Okay, now let's see. Wes is saying interesting with Joker bait, 6 out of 7 successful Joker bait tactics are dots. That's weird. You have to expand the arrow to the right. Oh, okay, over here. This is where you see more. Like this is chat and the game helper, which I typically don't use. I'll talk about that in a few minutes. It takes up the space on the live stream, so I don't usually use it. Okay, so we have a pair of 5s and a pair of 6s. So I would do what I can to use those. 4, 5, 6 of some kind. We have a 5, 6 with a north and south here. We also have 4, 5, 6 mixed suit Kongs right there. 5, 6, 4, 5. Let's let the 6 bam go. Okay. Thanks for sending me that link, Wes. I'll let you know what happens. I think it's because I have too many accounts and I'm confused which account I used to set it up. I need to try to figure out how to consolidate. Okay, so we're looking for 4, 5, 6 of some kind, maybe north and south. Oh yeah, that's what I wanted to do, but for some reason I'm not able to. I'm confused. Your channel. Okay, let's do 9, 1. Wow, it doesn't really matter, I guess. Here. Do I have to go here? Four. Yes, we want to keep going. Ah, there it is. Okay, I figured it out. So I have to view on my own channel. Okay, so I'm going to do something here. I'm going to try something here. Let me see here. Oh, 2, 8, 4, 6, 4, 5, 2, 8, 4, 6. Let's let the 5 bam go with a north. Okay, so now let me try something here. Okay. I just gifted 5 memberships to my channel. So those 5 people, and it's automatic. Kudos to the winners of these gifted memberships. I just learned how to do it in here. Let's see here. 289. Let's let the South go with this 2. All right, so Margaret, Joey, Madeline, David, and the Workers Reading Room, you were gifted a membership at MAHJLIFE. So the members only Let's Play live streams are on Wednesdays from 1 to 3. So you'll be able to enjoy that gifted membership for 1 month. Kudos. I just figured out how to do that. That was fun. Okay, we got a keeper in there. And we do have tiles we can pass. I was keeping the 2-8 dot for maybe the second hand from the bottom under evens. Yeah, I thought that was kind of cool. And I only just learned how to do it. It's been out for a year now, and I only just figured it out. I kept trying to figure out how to do it, and I have to be a viewer on my own channel. And I don't know. That was weird. I thought I could just be in my studio, but anyway. Okay, let's see. We can pass 2. We have Joker bait with a 9 dot. I would say we could play 4, 5, 6 mixed suit Kongs, third hand down on the right. They want 2 tiles, so we can pass the 8 with a 1. So in order to qualify to be a recipient, you have to make sure you have allow gifts selected on your account. Oh, they passed a pair. Oh, the 9 dot.
1 bamboo.
Cringe. Hashtag cringe. Okay, here's a 2. 2, 4, 5, 4,
8
6,
dots.
8. There's a little bit of evens in there, but it's not
2
gelling.
characters.
It's not quite gelling. Oh, but now there's a, okay, let's sort.
1 dot.
All right, so we have 4, 5, 9 dot pair. We're going to use that as Joker bait. So we have a
2
4,
bamboos.
6, 8 in there. 4 bam, 2, 4 in dots, but I'm thinking
Flower.
4, 5, 6 mixed suit Kongs.
Two dots.
Okay, there's a 7. Let's let the 2 dot go. So we have
2
4, 6,
dots.
7, 8. I think this 4 crack can go. Probably the 4 bam can go.
6 dots.
4 bam, 4 dot can go.
9 bamboos.
Oh, no. 4 crack, 4 dot. Those are discards right there.
Three dots.
Joker.
4 characters.
I would probably focus on 4, 5, 6 mixed suit Kongs. No gaps. We need a flower.
8 characters.
Again, we need a flower. Okay, so I got to remember that
White
about
dragon.
the gift thing here. I can gift 5 per or 10 per month,
dragon.
I guess. I think is how it works. Let me see here.
8 characters. Six dots.
Okay, I could give 10
One dot.
free memberships per month. So I just gave away
Each win.
5. Oh, you're welcome, Workers Reading Room. Congratulations on being a winner.
1 character.
Join us on Wednesday from 1 to 3.
9
If you can't be at the
characters.
live stream, you'll be able to watch the repost. I know not everybody's available at that time, Eastern time.
South wind.
Let's see.
One dot. 4 characters.
I'm just trying to think how I would do this, how I would remember.
9 dots.
Okay, no, that's our joker bait. Doesn't qualify now. There's a hesitation on it, though. Okay.
5 characters.
We might still, there was a hesitation on that 9 dot. So that might still work. We're going to hold it until 50 if we can.
9 characters. 8 characters. 6 dots.
Okay, I was just making notes about the joker bait situation
South wind.
because we are tracking that tactic.
Seven characters.
No,
Red dragon. Three dots.
okay. I guess that's
3
unwanted.
dots. Eight dots.
We need keepers in here.
Green dragon. Pung. 5
Ooh,
characters.
2 jokers there on the left.
White dragon.
Okay, so they're pushing. Anytime a player has an exposure with
Red dragon.
two jokers, that's a sign. That's a flag, a red flag.
2 characters.
Maybe not a red flag. I'd say it's a yellow flag.
7 characters.
They're pushing to win over there. So that could mean that they have a
7
well-developed
characters.
hand and they're willing to risk those jokers. Or it could mean that they're an orca,
8 dots.
just practicing reckless optimism over there. Or they
2
have a well-developed
bamboos.
hand and they're a shark.
Green dragon.
My guess, oh, they got their joker back.
4 bamboos.
Oh, let's go ahead and Kong. We're doing the same
Kong.
thing. Okay, so let's let the 3 crack go.
3 characters.
If we didn't take it now, we would need it later with a joker. So we're going to risk these jokers, but I think it's warranted because we have 2 other multiples in here. We still need a flower.
9 bamboos. Nine dots.
Their joker bait doesn't work. It's out. So
4
that's
characters.
not a done deal there. Okay, so we're at 53.
7 dots.
We need to start holding safe discards at this point.
3 characters. White dragon. 7 dots.
Okay.
3 characters. Three characters.
I think what I'm going to do with these membership things, I'm going to do
character.
like maybe the first week of the month,
West wind.
5 on the Nitty-Gritty and 5 on Simply
Hmm.
Social on Fridays. So if you want to be in the other
7
5,
characters.
I wonder if you have to be present to
5
win.
dots,
I'll bet you do. We needed that. 9 crack, 2 are out. So I'll do the
4
other
dots.
5 on Friday night at the Simply Social Let's Play live stream. Hopefully I'll remember.
1 character,
So I'll do it on the first week of the month and we'll give away free memberships.
4 dots,
We'll try it out and see how it goes.
2 dots,
5 crack, 2 are out.
5 characters,
We need a joker now for that 5 dot.
4 dots, 8 characters, 4 characters,
3 bam, no. Oh, you're welcome, Margaret.
3
You're welcome.
bamboos.
I'm happy to do it.
Mahjong.
Oh, we have a winner. 3 bam. Okay, 135 dragon. Mustang Shelly won. Very nice. I like that hand. Okay, I'm going to click play again. We can keep it going. Yeah, they had a well-developed hand. Okay, Freya, me. We'll see if somebody else wants to play. You could also be a prize in some circumstance. What? You could be a prize? I don't know who Leanne is. Leanne. Anna. She's in our community here. Oops. Okay, we're going to see. Oh, Lori, she hasn't played yet. Thank you for joining Leanne and Mustang Shelly. I'm going to seat Lori because she hasn't played yet. Oops. This would be north. Okay, what happened here? Second in a row. That was quick. Let's see. Could also be a prize. Okay. All right, now let's see. 1 dot, 8 dot. So we could do 1, 2, 3, 4 or 7, 8. We have a lot more to work with 1, 2, 3, 4. So I would hold probably 1, 2, 3, 4 or 1, 1, 2, 3, 7, 8. We have 2, 4, 6, 8, but no 6. Let's let the 8 bam go. Oh man, let's see here. 1, 2, 4. Let's let the 4 dot go. Okay. A 1 and an 8. Oh my goodness. Okay, now there's a 1 bam. You know what we could do is maybe force a quint. We do have mismatch multiples now. Misfit quint. Right there. Misfit quint. 1, 2. Misfit quint, what do you think? Okay, we have an option here with the West. So let's break up the 1 dot. Okay, we have an East. 1, 5 white. Yes, we want to keep going. Let's let the white dragon go. I suppose we can keep the white and pass the 1, 2. Oh, we got to beat the pro registration for Thursday. That's wonderful. Thursday, Lisa, I don't know if she's watching the live stream, but I got your email. Let's do 3-9 here. Go for the Queen of Quints. Okay, we're going to try for it. It's coming in a bit. There is a little bit of news with ones, though. Okay, look, another 1 here. Okay, they want 3. We have no south. Let's go ahead and continue with the quint. One, 2, 4. Okay, we're going to optimize here with these wins, see if we can get a hit. Uh-oh, red flag, passing 1. 1 dot, 1.
1 dot.
All right. Well, we can keep the 1 crack anyway. Let's just see.
5 bamboos.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Alrighty.
5 bamboos. Two bamboos. 2 bamboos. 7 dots.
Okay, we need keepers in here. Jokers would be great. Let's let that dragon go here.
Green dragon. Seven characters.
We could quint the 8 dot, but that's about it.
South wind. White dragon.
No.
9 dots. Five dots.
Alrighty.
Five dots.
Oh.
Four bamboos.
All right, we need keepers. That ain't it.
1 dot. Five characters. Four bamboos.
Keepers, we need keepers in here.
3 characters.
We don't want dragons.
Red dragon.
I like to let those go first.
Red dragon. East wind.
No, I would say that can go.
Three characters.
No. Oh, and now we get the east. All right, get back in there.
6 characters.
Get your little ducks in a row here. Shoot.
White
East
dragon.
pair. Well, let's
One
look for
dot.
opportunities for sevens.
One character.
They're already out. Oh, well. Okay, 5 dot is out.
5 dots. Four characters. Flower.
All right, come on now. We need
2
keepers.
bamboos.
Bring it on in. Dragon. We do not
Green
need a dragon.
Two dots.
We're looking for 1 band,
Red
8
dragon.
dot, dragons. Dragons, no,
4
jokers.
bamboos.
There's a dragon in that joker, by the way. Some people think it
3
looks like a bowl of
characters.
spaghetti, but it is a dragon.
Eight dots.
Okay, let's go ahead and quint.
Quint.
Might as well.
2 dots. Six characters. North wind.
Okay. Degrade.
9 dots.
Degradation. Oh, keeper.
3 dots.
Upgrade. We had a degrade and an upgrade. Or really a demotion. Demotion, promotion.
8 characters.
Demotion, promotion.
Flower.
Now we need a joker. We need 2 jokers, actually. 1 for the 1 bam and 1 for the east. Or
2 dots.
we can get a west. Because no wests
1
are out yet.
character. Eight characters. 2 characters. Kong. Seven dots. Five dots.
Okay, come on now. Now let's see. This 2 crack. It's
4
glowy. That is
bamboos.
available for exchange. 9 bam, none are out. 7.2 are out. We're at 51 tiles.
9
So we
bamboos.
need to hold safe discards at this point.
2 characters. One dot. Flower.
Thankfully, we're not waiting on a flower.
One bamboo.
Oh, shoot. Now we need 3 jokers. We got the west. Okay,
7 dots.
so we're going to promote the west. The west is unseen right now.
Flower. Green dragon. 4 characters.
Okay. So it would be
4
really nice
characters.
to get that west, and then we need 2 jokers.
4 dots. Flower.
We need a west and jokers.
9 bamboos.
Is that too much to ask? Maybe.
5 bamboos. Red dragon. West wind.
Oh, darn. Shoot.
White dragon.
We need 3 jokers. We don't want that white dragon.
White dragon.
It would be helpful if these other players would make exposures with jokers so that we can get at them.
9 dots. 2 dots. 4 dots.
8 crack, 2 are out.
8 characters. 4 characters. North wind. 8 characters.
It was a risk playing. Oh my goodness. Look at these winds coming in here.
North wind. 3 dots.
All right. Come on now. We need jokers. 3. Just 3. What are the chances?
1 character.
Slim to none. But at least nobody wants the wins.
9 characters.
Okay, 3 is out.
3 characters. South wind.
Yeah, nobody wants wins. So we have 5 good discards here.
5
Nobody wanted the 1
bamboos.
bam either. So we have 8 good discards and we have 4 picks left.
South wind.
5 picks. 1, 2, 3, 4,
9
5.
dots.
Yes. We would need to pick a joker with each pick
1
going
character.
forward to win this game. Is that going to happen?
8 bamboos.
Unlikely,
Pung.
especially if we had skipped. 2 crack with a
6
pung?
bamboos.
2 crack Kong with a pung? What? I think
7
that's a...
characters.
Wait a minute. What? That doesn't look right.
9 bamboos.
I think we have a problem over there.
Green dragon.
2 crack Kong with a pung? That doesn't work.
6 bamboos.
What am I missing? I think they made a mistake. The game's almost over. That needed to be... What? I have no clue what just happened there. This is where the jokers are, Miss Anna. Goodness. 5, 7, 9 with 7s in the middle. And then over there, I'm not sure what happened. Okay, we're going to click play again, and we're going to be able to play 1 more game. I don't know what happened. I think that was a mistake, but I don't like disqualifying somebody within just a few picks from the wall. I think they made a mistake with that pung of 8s. Oh, Wes. Hello, Wes. Okay, Anna. Let's see, who do we have here? Oh, Silver. She's really has not ever joined our community. She's a great player, but I don't think she really has time for us. Went to Kong and hit the wrong button. I figured that's what happened there. Okay, now, Sadie 2000. I don't think they're in our community. Mary, not in our community. I try to seat players who are in our community. Okay, Anna is, and so is Freya Candy. East, south. Oh, I don't remember clicking yes, but whatever. Okay, here we go. Okay, widespread. We have a widespread, 2 jokers. So we have 2 9s, 6, 7, 8, 9, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's see, 6, 7, 8, 9 dragon. Let's let the east go. 6, 7, 8, 9 of some kind in here. Nine bam. All right. So now, we're kind of heading to a gap hand. 3, 6, 9 with 9. Second hand down under 3, 6, 9. We got to leverage that 9 bam pair. Let's see here. Let's let the 8 crack go. We're playing a gap hand at the moment. 3, 6, 9 gap hand. Okay, we have tiles we can pass. We need 9 dot. We got it. So now we're not playing a gap hand. That is a good thing. Okay, so now we can pass, let's say 1, 7 white. Our vulnerability right now is the 6 crack. We could switch to all like numbers with 9s and flowers. That's a pretty quick transition to that hand. No keepers. We're going to stick with it. We got a keeper. Awesome. Thank you. Okay, now we still have a vulnerability there with the 6 crack. Let's see, we need a pair there. So flower or a 6 crack is what we need in here. Oh, shoot. Okay, let's just see what our opponent wants now. Three, yes. Let's see if we can get another hit. Another keeper, aka keeper. No. Miss. We got a miss. Okay, that's okay though. We do have a hand with no gaps, so that's good.
3 bamboos.
We're looking for a 6 crack and a flower. Yep, got to get the flower.
7 dots.
It would be awesome to get the flower sooner rather than later. I have the hardest time getting flowers.
South wind.
And I don't know why.
East wind.
7 dots. 1 character.
Okay, so flower would be really awesome.
Red dragon. Pung.
You know what? I just saw another hand in here.
Flower.
6, 7, 8, crack, 9, 9. Quint hand.
9 characters.
Except that we need flowers. Let's pass. The next, if another
3
9 crack goes
bamboos.
down, we need to call it. We do have 6, 7, 8, 9, 9. If we can get a flower, though, we could quint with these. Maybe we should play
8
6, 7, 8,
characters.
9, 9 instead. We could pung both 9s and 1 flower we could quint.
5 characters.
Shall we play 6, 7, 8, 9, 9?
5
Chow hand,
bamboos.
quint chow hand. 1, 2, 3.
1 character.
1, 2, 3, 5. 6 hand down under consecutive run. 6, 7, 8, 9, 9.
Seven bamboos.
All right, well, let's see what happens.
5 dots. 2 bamboos.
North wind.
7 characters.
Okay, we're good.
3 bamboos. 3 dots.
We need a flower again. Oh, flowers.
9 characters.
Okay, there goes the other 9. I would not commit to that hand until we have that 6 crack. So we're going to let it go.
Flower.
No, we're going to wait on that.
6 dots.
So what we're looking for now is a flower. Joker will do. Okay, so
4
now
dots.
I would definitely play the quint chow hand. 6 hand down, pungs of 9s.
4 characters.
We have our chow already.
8 bamboos.
It'd be really
8
nice to
dots.
draw a flower because then we don't have to
2
expose.
dots.
I don't think I would want to expose three jokers, but 2 flowers are out.
5 dots.
We have 1, that's 3, so there's 5 left.
8 bamboos. 1 character.
Okay, west. Yeah. Let that go.
West wind.
Five dots.
Okay.
6 dots. East wind.
Okay, flower. Well, here's a 3 crack pair.
9 characters.
So joker bait.
North wind.
All right, so 3 crack pair.
East wind. South wind.
Joker. Sweet.
3 characters.
I mean, technically we don't need jokers now because we have everything we need.
7 characters.
It would be awesome to draw a flower because then we'll have a triple weight.
7 bamboos.
So a flower would be an awesome pick right now.
Red dragon.
Let's let the 3 crack go. So
3
that
characters.
did not work. That was at 56.
bamboos.
56 tiles remaining. It was a fail.
7 dots. 5 bamboos.
Okay, west is out.
West wind.
6 bamboos.
We're looking for a flower pick. That will give us a triple weight.
Five characters. 3 bamboos. 1 dot.
West wind.
Green dragon.
Okay, here comes our turn. Flower pick. Come on now. We need it.
6 characters.
Flower. Oh, we're going to pass. Flower. We need that flower. Oh, we ended up getting the 6. That's okay. We're looking good
6
here.
characters.
1 away from ready. If a 9 goes down, I
5
would pung.
characters.
If a flower goes down, I don't know if I would quint with
4 dots.
these jokers. In the end game, no, I don't think so.
9 characters.
8 bam is out.
8 bamboos.
If a flower goes down, I would not quint
5 bamboos.
because that would expose 3 jokers. That would be really
5
risky.
dots.
If a 9 goes down, I would pung.
4 characters.
Shoot.
1 bamboo.
Come on now. We need flower. We need a flower.
2 bamboos.
1 character.
Okay, here comes our turn.
4 dots.
All right, keeper. We got a keeper. Okay, so now we have a
North
double
wind.
weight. We need a 9 bam or a flower to win.
5 characters.
1 of 2 tiles. Joker will do.
4 bamboos.
9 bam, flower.
6 dots. 2 bamboos.
No 9 bams
8
are out.
dots.
2 players are fully concealed.
9 dots.
Nope, that's a pung for us. That was a bit risky though, because none are out.
5 bamboos.
So they must be playing to win.
7 bamboos.
South wind.
6 dots.
All right, we need a keeper here. Come on now.
4 bamboos.
Ah,
8 characters.
we're looking for a 9 bam.
6 bamboos.
Oh, hesitation on the 6.
6 bamboos. 8 dots.
Come on now. Oh my goodness. Why do I have such a hard time getting flowers? What is the deal with that?
North wind.
I don't understand. I always have a hard time
West wind.
with flowers. Come on.
1 dot.
Flower. 9 bam. Flower? 9 bam? Come on now. We got a Mahjong. Thank you. Woohoo! Oh my goodness. Well, there they are over there. Somebody has a Kong. So we got the Quint Chow hand. Quint Chow hand. We were playing the second hand down under 369, but I saw that Chow and we switched. It worked. Over here, here's the flowers, 4, and there are 3 out. There are 2 out. No, 2 are out. So that's only 1 more flower left in the wall. Here, like numbers with 1s, they have our 9 bam. Over here, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4 concealed. They also have a 9 bam, scary tile. We got in a win. All right, that's going to do it for this live stream. I hope you enjoyed the Mahjong Time tour. If you missed the first part of this live stream, That's what we focused on. I showed you all around Mahjong Time, and this will be in the title. So anybody who wants to see it in the future, just search my channel for Mahjong Time Tour, and you'll be able to enjoy a tour of Mahjong Time. Also, we tried another new thing today. I gifted memberships, 5 memberships to lucky winners. We'll do another giving or gifting of memberships on Friday night, 6 to 8 p.m. Eastern Time, or I'm sorry, 6 to 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Simply Social, Let's Play live stream. I'll gift 5 more, and I believe you have to be present to win. I'm pretty sure because all those winners came up right away. I think you have to be logged in to YouTube. I'll double check. I'm not sure if it's just any subscriber, but you need to click enable. I think it was enable. If you want to be eligible to win a membership, you have to have enabled something or other. I forget what it is. Let me see. Oh, I know. I just go to my channel. Let's see. Let me get to MAHJLIFE. My MAHJLIFE channel. And then allow gifts. You need to click allow gifts it to be eligible. Allow gifts and then toggle. Like here, let me show you. It's right here. So let me do that again. Here, present up here. Okay, so here's my YouTube channel. Let me skip that. Okay. Okay, well, whatever. Okay, now, oops, so this is where I did that gifting. Right here, you see that says allow gifts, and then you need to toggle this on. You could receive 1 month membership to channels you interact with. And I don't see whether or not you have to be present to win. But anyway, it's just a little something. Little something, something. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you for watching my videos and for sharing about MAHJLIFE. Also, I just want to say thank you to our channel members for supporting MAHJLIFE. I want to say thank you to moderators too for helping monitor the chat during these live streams. I appreciate your effort so much because it allows me to focus on gameplay with commentary. We'll be back again tomorrow for the Obsessed Tier live stream, 1 to 3 p.m. Eastern Time, a Wednesday, members only Let's Play live stream, 1 to 3, and then Beat the Pro, 1 to 3 on Thursday, all Eastern Time, of course. Then we'll be back on Friday nights from 6 to 7 p.m. Eastern Time, followed by another Beat the Pro session from 7 to 9 p.m. So if you want to participate in the virtual mini tournament in January, you got to beat the pro at one of the games in those Beat the Pro sessions. Look for a link in the video description below for the details on how to register. Thank you so much for the thumbs up. I'm going to go ahead and sign off. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, consider subscribing. Click the little gray bell if you do. That way you'll get notification for when I post new videos, and you won't miss an opportunity to learn a new strategy or pick up an insight to the game that could give you an advantage at the table. Between now and the next video, may all your picks be keepers.